Welcome back to Footballology. So today was day 3 of the NFL Scouting Combine. We had defensive linemen, edge rushers, linebackers, interior guys all going, and it was like full athleticism on display. And I think these guys are just going to make the league faster, which is going to be really crazy. And it's because like when you look at the NFL, it's always the fastest of the fastest. And so like now, just the league is about to be dummy fast with some of these guys that we ran today. You guys know about Quentin Williams by now and what he did in his 40-yard dash, and then how he looked in his drills by now. He looked really good. A couple of guys that I want to touch on that I felt like did really good. Khalen Saunders out of Western Illinois. I thought he was a guy that performed extremely well. He was a guy that actually looked good at the Senior Bowl. He flashed at the Senior Bowl, came into the combine, looked really good in the drills, especially from a defensive line standpoint. I'm excited to see what he's going to look like at the next level, what he's going to be able to bring to the table. I think he's going to go later in the draft, which is fine. You know, if he does, he does. But I think that he's going to be a quality player and a quality starter. Another guy that I think is just a football player, like from the defensive tackle position. He's not going to have a stat line that a lot of people are going to want to see. But remember, he's a defensive tackle. Greg Gaines out of Washington. He was a guy that, looked extremely well as far as like, I watched him, where did I see him? I seen him somewhere and he looked really well. But anyways, I looked up his film. He ran in the 40-yard dash, looked decent. I didn't see him in any of the drills, but I don't think he's a drill guy. Like I know for a fact that I knew after he ran this 40-yard dash, I was like, whatever. Like, you're going to be a football player. You're going to go in the fourth round, maybe the fifth round, somewhere around there. And he's going to be a quality starter. Like, he's going to end up starting because I think he's just a good football player. Drill-wise, like in the position drills, I didn't expect him to perform. He didn't. And I didn't expect anything from him if he did. I just think that he's just going to be a guy that you plug in the middle of your defense, and he's going to keep your linebackers clean, and your linebackers are going to be all-pro. Like, that's just what it comes down to. Trysten Hill was another guy from Central Florida at the defensive line position, and what he did, and I think that he looked really well and what he brought to the table as far as like overall like speed and just how he looked in his position drills. And then you go back and look, and he literally only started one game this year in college, so I felt like that was kind of crazy. But Central Florida was a really talented roster. I think because like they're undefeated for like the longest time. So I think that realistically, when you look at the roster, maybe he just got pushed down because of talent level, and it happens. I think Clemson had a guy at the combine today that he just got pushed down the roster because of the talent level that was out in front of him. What does that say about the player? Not much. Like if your talent level in front of you is just that good, it's just that good. Not saying that you're not better than those guys, or not saying that you're not equal to those guys. It's just these guys just have a little bit something extra, and you have to work on yours. But I still feel like that regardless, if you're on a talented roster and you're number 5 in line and you still look as good as Trysten Hill did today, you have an opportunity to do something. And then that was pretty much it. Like I said, you guys know about Christian Wilkerson, what he did today. Christian Wilkins, sorry, what he did today from Clemson. And then Quentin Williams, what he did today. Rashawn Gary out of Michigan, that dude flew. Oh my God, he looked so good. Personally, I don't want to see him play outside linebacker, but he could. He showed some athleticism. He showed a little bit of fluidity in his hips as far as the drills went. But overall, I like to see him still like play defense and get after the quarterback. Maybe like drop back zone blitz kind of type thing every once in a while. But realistically, I would like to see him just purely get after the quarterback, and I think he'd be really good at that. And that was pretty much like as far as the defensive line goes. As edge rushers, you guys know about like Nick Bosa, what he's going to bring to the table. Brian Burns looked really good out of Florida State. He looked extremely good. I actually wrote down in my notes 3-4 outside linebacker. I think that he can do that and probably do it in both 4-3 and 3-4 defense, but be a guy that can actually float to the ball and fly to the ball and actually get to the ball and finish. But realistically, I think that he'd probably be another guy that can just get after the quarterback and really attack the quarterback and not have to worry about things there. Who was another guy I was looking at? Well, that was pretty much it. Sorry. That was pretty much it as far as like the defensive line goes. And then if we move to like the actual pass covered linebackers and things like that, the one guy that I was looking at and I was pretty much excited for is Jeff Allison out of Fresno State. He looked really good, and I think he performed extremely well. He didn't run well in the 40-yard dash, but his position drills, he did extremely well. He looked like an inside linebacker. He looked like a guy that can actually get after the ball, take care of business, and just finish the ball carrier at that point of attack. Play decent. I think he's going to be a little bit prone to bad plays and coverage and things like that, but that's just going to come with time and coaching, and eventually he's going to get himself right, and then he probably can end up being a good cover linebacker at that too. But a guy that can actually help right away as far as the run game, and I think he has enough athleticism and enough I think he's head smart. Like, he's just a head smart guy, and I think he has that ability to still be a decent linebacker as he grows into becoming a better and great linebacker. I think he's Jeff Allison. Just keep your eye out for him for Fresno State. I think he's going to be good. Devin Bush looked extremely well, ran extremely well. A guy that I'm personally excited for. A guy that I personally want to see the Chiefs take, but I'm not sure if he's going to fall to us that far. But if we can get him, oh my God, I think he can vastly improve our defense. And a guy like that in the middle of our defense with that speed and just that attitude that he has, oh my God, that's exactly what we need on Chiefs. And then just give the ball back to our offense and let it happen. Terrill Hanks was our pre-combine prospect, and he ran a 4.9 and didn't do anything else after that. So I'm assuming he got hurt. They never said anything. They never mentioned anything, and I was looking everywhere and I couldn't find anything. So I'm assuming he just got hurt, and so I'm gonna just keep an eye out for the New Mexico State Pro Day or wherever he's going to be as far as his pre or post combine workouts, and see if he can do something, because I'm still high on him. Like I said, my comparisons for him was Jamie Collins, and I stand by that. So maybe he goes in, the 4th or 5th round because of today. But realistically, I still think he's going to be a starting linebacker eventually, and probably a dominant linebacker. I still believe that. I really do. I'm going to stand by that until, I come out with my, bust video that I've done in the past. But that was pretty much it as far as the linebackers go. There was a couple other guys that, like I said, that didn't come to the combine that I still have my eye out on. And I'm just going to make a video for a couple of positions that guys that there wasn't at the combine. Maybe the pro days come through, and I'm just going to try to figure out to make some videos with those guys. But that's all I have for you guys today on day 3 of the NFL Scouting Combine. If you guys are not a footballologist yet, go and subscribe to the YouTube channel, become a footballologist today, and stay safe, football fans.